this one was in our backyard.
Was in our backyard.
Wow. Well, we had been watching that fire all day, of course, through the smoke column on the north horizon, and we knew it was there.
But we had to continue normal business because nothing had actually changed yet, and so we were continuing with a normal Saturday dinner rush while keeping our eye on that and trying to keep our ear to the ground to see when the call was going to come to go and get out. And it didn't take very long for that to happen. So that it all happened quickly.
And well, we knew it was bad. They closed the highway. That bumps our volume up because now people are coming in here because there's no place else to go. We're still watching the cloud. We know the power's going to go out. It's flickering. Yeah. We've lost it a couple of times.
Power went out at 6:30.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we had 4 tickets in the window, still cooking. 3 of them were left hanging. 1 of them was cooked and finished and stayed in the window.
I think about the exact same time is when someone came in and said, "You need to get out."
So that's when the staff and the customers left. So to me, it was really get people out of the neighborhood. If we're compromised, we're a half a mile less than from the only outlet to our neighborhood that is our community.
We're a block.
We're a block. Yeah,
we're
a block is much
from
better.
The only outlet of this community.
And so that was what worried us the most. And that's one of the reasons that, pretty much the only reason that we stayed, is we needed to keep in contact with people back there to make sure that everybody was getting out. Because we already had all of our stuff taken care of. We just wanted to make sure that other people did.
She went back and got someone and brought them out. Robbie went back and got some people and took them all the way to the shelter and then back. Mm-hmm. We didn't think he'd come back. We told him to stay there and wait for us and that we'd be coming by because he lives in Talkeetna and he couldn't get home. So he was going to go with us. But oh no, he had to get back to us and help. Parking lot was packed with just every kind of responder vehicle you could think of, like just everything out there. And there were pizza boxes. We could tell that the firefighters had been in here. There were lanterns. We had no power, so we all had to put on a headlamp. We walked around with headlamp necklaces for a couple of days.
Yeah. Yeah, the first thing we did, we came in just like to lay eyes on the place because we honestly didn't think we'd get to again. And then we made our sign.
Oh yeah, we did.
That was the first thing we did. Is we went and we rounded up all of our tape, and I mean we had a parking lot full of people. We had to get that out immediately. We walked the property, yeah,
and saw the fire and what that looked like, and yeah, the drive up was very sobering. We sat and thought about Camp Caswell and all of that, and so yeah, that was tough.
It was tough, but it was heavy. It was the first time that this drive was very heavy. Either the anticipation, which was borderline dread, before we got to the fire zone, and then seeing the fire zone because we were so close with people who lost things, and the emotional whiplash that we were experiencing when we were evacuated. It was emotional. And we had a caravan. We had a 5-car caravan, and we stayed tight in formation all the way up here, and it was a drive unlike any other. I will never forget it. It was in the afternoon, but it was dark because it was cloudy, and it kind of reflected the entire tone of what was going on.
What can we do? We couldn't feed anybody. We had no power. It was difficult at first to figure out what we could do. Well, we got a generator first. A friend and his dad came up and brought a generator and hooked us up. We at first started on the barbecue grill. That was the first thing we did. That was the only thing we had was our people. I mean, we live here. It's not just a business for us. I live upstairs. She lives downstairs, and so when your neighborhood has a tragedy, the people with the resources feed the people that don't have them. Personally, it wasn't just a Sheep Creek Lodge thing. I mean, they're our neighbors. Yeah. And so we just started feeding people. Yeah,
we wanted to not only feed people who didn't have the resources to feed themselves, but feed people who had been with such a small focus on their property, fighting for all of their stuff. They needed to get out of that world and reconnect with the people that are in their world. And so we wanted to be a place that people could come and talk about their personal battle stories and laugh, That was my favorite part. Is especially that first barbecue. Everybody was laughing.
Yeah.
That was the best. And so
It meant a lot to people.
and it meant a lot to us.
Yes.
I mean, it meant a lot to us. I mean, really, we're the lucky ones. We wanted to do that for people. That was giving us something to do. Oh my goodness, sitting around with nothing to do, that was miserable.
No good.
Miserable.
No good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our wonderful friend and Sheena Fort. She's the one who organized all, if not most, of that stuff because she evacuated with her family. But she is a wonderful person and she organized all of that.
Candy Wafer
is the one who manned it here to send it out. We were just the storage facility for it. And it made sense because we're at the point of the neighborhood. And we did have means of getting it to people back into the neighborhood, and they didn't actually have to leave.
There were volunteers back there that came out every day and picked up anything that anyone needed back there that couldn't get out.
It was a wonderful collaborative effort, and everything fell into place beautifully.
Yeah.
And we were happy to really just
have the space
for it. That's what it was.
We have felt the gratitude of this community since they recognized that we wanted to be their gathering spot.
Yeah.
We wanted to be the neighborhood place.
Yeah.
They were distrustful at first.
Rightly so.
But then
Rightly
the
so.
Sockeye Fire very quickly in our very first year showed them that nope, they're here for the community, they care. And people have just been nothing but supportive and grateful and just glad we're here. Thanks every day.
Yeah. It really just stripped people down to their more authentic, genuine self. And so bonds were made quicker than normal. They were made stronger than normal. And it was a disaster situation. We didn't have time for any bull. Like, we really didn't.
No.
We did not have time to waste. I enjoyed the authentic nature of people. I enjoyed the willingness and the readiness to connect with others and to give what you have because you know what's going to come around. Because you see everybody in the community really saying, what do you need? Here's what I have. And you know that gap is going to be covered on the back side. And it was wonderful to see. And when things got back open and running for us, I'm not going to lie, I was a little worried that was going to be lost a little bit. But I think that this community was tempered by this fire.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. And I don't think that bond's going to go anywhere. Just the highest concentration of humility and just just good people, unassuming, really grateful. Yeah. I mean, they were grateful to us when it's like, do you forget that you saved our building? I'm sorry. Did you do thank you?
There's your coffee. Yeah,
here's
You're
your coffee.
welcome, but come on. Let's think about it for a minute.
We were fortunate enough to get to know pretty well some of them, but all in all, just
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost hard people to help.
We all know that things aren't normal.
Yeah.
We're upside down and inside out. This is August. We should not be on fire. It should have rained every single day this month or last month. We don't understand this, but they dealt with it well. All of them. Every single one of them.
Yeah, they dealt with people's frustrations so well in such an understanding way. I mean, not only were they doing a job that is in its nature really hard, they did it with a kind spirit to the people who were stressed.
Generous spirit, knowing that they're stressed. That was what they were verbalizing, is that I can't imagine what these people are going through. Yeah. So they were so tolerant and just good. So fire crew to us encompassed every single, from the flagger to the troopers and the guard and the tanker trucks and everybody. You guys, forestry galore, and just it's staggering to us. Yeah. All of them. Shout out to every one of them.
And I mean, of course, every single one of our employees. They are family. I mean, we know that our people have our back because they showed it in the time they didn't have to.
We're fortunate.
We're very fortunate.